from the stretch. Chopped to third. Ramirez charging this one, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 11.
Next for the Dodgers, A.J. Pollock, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with two outs.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
In now, David Freese. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Bellinger is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Called strike 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Kershaw has been strong thus far. Just 1 run through 6 1/3. Sent on the ground out to second. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Drilled to the right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The right fielder, Tyler Naquin.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Popped straight up. Kershaw calls for it. And that's the 3rd out. Indians leave 1. They trail big. It's 9-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jock Peterson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. One out, nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Corey Seager. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 0-2. Here it comes. Hit hard toward first. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Hard liner toward short, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only one gone. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 0-1 the count. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Turner on third. Bellinger over at second. Muncy is over at first with 1 away. Line toward the gap in left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And a second run is across. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. But this throw is well up the line, and 3 runs have scored.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Tyler Clippard enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. David Freese will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only 1 gone. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And Santana able to stay with it here for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And the catcher, Austin Barnes, will dig into bat next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose.
I don't think think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The man on third with 2 down. This one's flared off to the right side. In comes Naquin. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. Coming to the plate now, Jake Bowers. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And it's fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
The batter.
Ready now, Roberto Perez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hit to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready once again, Leonis Martin. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Bellinger looking up. Gone! Standing in now, Francisco Lindor. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Bellinger will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jock Peterson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, second base.
Digging in, Kike Hernandez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Popped him up. Lindor is there for it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 5.
Now to the plate, Corey Seager. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Martin. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. Digging in now, Jose Ramirez. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. 1 away.
The batter, number 22.
Settling in now, Jason Kipnis. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Line towards center field. Pollock is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Back up the middle. To his left, Seager. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete.